Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Monday evening, and this evening we are celebrating being prepared. Basically, because Monday, obviously, day at work, quite a long day at work, but we got so much done. Came home, crashed in the chair, had a cup of tea, and could not think what I wanted for dinner. And normally, when I'm doing that, if you've watched the channel for a while, you will know it's throw something in the air fryer that's completely unhealthy and just bleh. But I've done that already this weekend. So I was like, no, you need to get something. So I had a look in the freezers and I was like, maybe. But I had taken out some burgers last night. And basically, I'd taken out the burgers for using on the new Chefry grill that I got to review. Because it's really, really good. I love it. But we had it at work on Friday and we used it at work again today. So I haven't brought it back home yet. So I'm like, what am I going to do with my burgers? I don't have my grilly thing. So I stuck them in the air fryer because they had to be cooked. Because obviously most of the meat in my freezer is from the reduced section. So once I put it in the fridge to defrost, I really need to cook it that day. So what I have done is I've cooked all 8 burgers. And I thought, oh, I could have burger and chips. I could maybe have burger with rice. And then I remembered my bean sprouts. So they're like, okay, I could make stir fry. Bean sprouts means stir fry. I have noodles. I have burgers. That's half the battle. I have 2 onions. Because I needed 2 because they're quite old onions because I haven't been shopping for a while. So 2 onions were chopped up. There was some frozen mushrooms in the freezer, so they got put in. Some honey, some soy sauce, bit stir about, and voila, I had a lovely stir fry with noodles. So as I was sitting eating that, I'm sitting thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure this is one of those cheap meals. So I worked it out. And cost-wise, it was £1.52 for the ingredients. So even if you add on the power to cook it, still less than £2. And that was for 2 meals because that's enough for tonight and I've got enough for tomorrow night as well. So yeah, that was £2 for 2 meals. So I was like, oh no, sorry. It was just under £4 for the 2 meals. So it was like £2 each if you take the power into consideration. So I was like, that's actually really good considering you had no clue what you were going to eat when you came in. You were all sort of bleh. But look at you, you went and you cooked and you did stuff. I thought, how many of us are actually doing that on a daily basis? Are coming in from work, dog tired, or coming in from whatever we've been doing, dog tired, and going, oh, can't be and throw. But you actually make yourself something or you do something, you put the washing in, and we're not taking a smug for that. Take a smug. Because that's pretty good. If you've got the option of putting chicken, steak and chips in the air fryer and you don't, you make yourself a stir fry instead. That's really good. That should be, you should be quite proud of that. If you've got the choice to come in and crash and burn, but you don't, you go and put on a washing. Well done you. And the other part of it is, if you're able to throw a meal together for a lot less than you thought, take a smug. Because that means you've been looking at how you're shopping. And I know that I've probably said ad infinitum, and I'm not going to stop saying it. I am so pleased that I am now prepared, because when I had the flu, that would have been awful trying to get shopping while I was basically sitting in a chair coughing up a lung. I was just a no for, even if they delivered it to the door, I just struggled to get anything put away. So having all that stuff there made such a difference, because I had food, I had drinks, I had meds. So it makes a difference. So I've worked out now that Lidl's on a Sunday morning is a good thing, because that's when I get my reduced meat and my reduced bakery. And then probably about once a month, I will end up at Asda. I mean, I haven't been for ages because I've been so ill. But I do know that because of the stuff I've used in my cupboard, like that was the last of that packet of noodles. Now I have another packet of noodles in the stash, but you know, one is none, two is one. So I need to go and get a couple of packets of noodles. I need to top up on toilet roll. I need to top up on corned beef because Kathleen's run away with that. What can I say? There's things that I need to top up on. Things that I go through, like my UHT milk because I drink so much tea. But although when I go to Asda, I'm going to spend a fortune because I'm going to be stocking up. It's not a weekly thing. I'm only going to be doing it once a month. And if I keep on top of my preps, then it's still going to be a lot less because whatever's on offer, I will buy extra of. And that is making a huge difference to my money. So that is definitely something to think of. Also something to think of, can I just mention? Now you may notice I'm a bit red in the face. That's because this is my second go at this video. Because the first time when I said this, I got all upset and raised my voice and ended up coughing. Headlines today. Morrisons and Marks and Spencers are reducing costs of food to help the UK population in this time of need. What a load of rubbish. They're reducing costs for about 8 weeks. It's special offers, it's not reducing costs. Don't give me your rubbish. It's just a headline, it's just to make them look good. So obviously their shoppers have gone down in numbers, so they're trying to make themselves look good. Just, what can I say? But yeah, there you go. Monday night, let's have a bit of a smug. Let's know that this being prepared is actually helping us save money in the long run. And that can help us in so many different ways. So more power to your elbow, ladies and gentlemen. More power to us to being prepared and making sure that we're getting through whatever we need to get through. Catch you later.